Here with head women's volleyball coach, Dowling College, Rick Cole Jr. Coach, a tough 5-set loss in the regional semifinals to Bridgeport. Overall thoughts on how the team performed tonight?
It was a great match. I mean, I'm sure the $5 admission everyone paid, they certainly got their money's worth. You know, it's a 2-hour and 15, 20-minute match, and Bridgeport's a very good team that's playing very well at the right time. Their middles have really peaked at the right time of the year too. I mean, last night that number 4 hit 700. Now number 13 tonight hits whatever 500-ish. And they were just tough. You know, we lost that first game by 2 points. I thought that was a tough one in extra points, and we battled. I'm really proud of our kids. Down 2-0. I was confident that we still had a shot because we played. This is the 4th time we played. Each match has usually been a very good match. 2 went to 5. And I don't think anybody beat us in 3 this year, so I knew we'd put ourselves, I thought, although in the beginning of the 3rd game it was a little hairy, but the women battled back, and I'm really proud of them. It's a tough day for them. I mean, anytime your last match ends, especially for the seniors, it's tough. And while I don't think we executed fabulously, I certainly think that their effort was there, and that's all you can really ask. And they gave 100%, and they stayed together in a tight, tough match. And today Bridgeport was just a little bit better, especially in the 5th game.
Coach, you go down 2 sets early, bounce back with 2 straight sets there to even the match at 2 apiece. What do you tell them after that second match to kind of turn things around a little bit?
I just simply told them, and I believed it. I said, we're winning this game. It's amazing in the sport of volleyball. You have 5 games, it's 25 points, and the focus is on the 1 point. It was a really challenge with the judgment of hands on both sides of the net, which kind of I think got both teams out of system a little bit. Not just us, but both teams out of system. And I think they believed. I think they believed. There was 100% belief that we could win this match, even down 2-0. And I think we showed that. Again, I don't take anything away from Bridgeport because I really think they're having a really good weekend. And everybody knows in the regional you got to show up and play every day for 3 days and survive in advance, and that's what they did. So.
Coach, a very successful season for the program one way or the other. You mentioned a little bit earlier the seniors, Maya Papara in her last game probably. Overall thoughts, can you look back? I know it's tough just a couple minutes after, but on a successful season.
What a terrific year these. I mean, we graduated 2 All-Americans. We did not have a deep bench as far as numbers. We only had 9 women. And they battled all year that way, and the 4 returners, and especially Chelsea and Maya. I mean, Maya will more than likely, if not will be one of the most prolific volleyball players we will ever have and ever had. She's I've said it as many times as I would. She's a better person and teammate than she is player, and she's a 3-time and hopefully 4-time All-American. And Chelsea battled today, never gave up, and I'm really proud of them. Again, whether it was us or Bridgeport, there were going to be tears at the end of the match, but I think our kids can hold their heads high because they battled.
All right, Coach, congrats on a great season, and thanks for your time.
Thanks so much.
Here with head women's volleyball coach, Bridgeport, Leo Egi. Coach, a big 5-set victory over Dowling College this evening in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Overall thoughts on how the team performed today in a big victory?
Well, I am very happy. They came up very good starting early. They maintained their position on the court, and they played their game. They didn't allow the other to dictate the pace. In the 3rd game, they lost a little the concentration and start playing following the other team, not what we're supposed to be doing. From there, on the 4th game, for example, they start losing the concentration, each one of them pushing separate for each side, not together. That was when we sit down and we talk. We are here together and we have to concentrate. On the 4th set, the game was gone because we make more errors than the other team. On the first 12 points, 7 errors were us, that we didn't handle the ball, not because the other team pounded the ball. Then they came back on the 5th game. They knew that it's the emergency to play because it was 1 game only, and the goal that they wanted to be playing for the final was already there, gone. But they came up and they dictated the pace in that game, and that is where they got the victory.
Coach, maybe somebody that stood out on the team that performed well for you guys, helping you to the victory here. Maybe a couple players too.
A couple players. Number 5. Yesterday, my number 4 middle came up very good. Today, she was a little more controlled. But the number 5 came up making the difference. Then the other player, I believe, initially was very good, was the libero that was passing very good. That came up a little down on the 4th game. But those are the players that really went up. And I'm going to say my substitution on the blocking, that she worked when we needed. She made a good block against Shepard, trying to stop her. And from there, we keep control and doing the game that we have to do.
Coach, you take a 2-set lead. Dowling comes back, wins the 3rd and the 4th. Going into the 5th, tied 2-2 after just losing 2 sets. What do you tell your team to kind of bounce back off 2 sets back-to-back?
Well, it is the basis of the volleyball. You have to be playing 1 ball at a time. It's a cliche. Everybody coach say it, etc. But we make that in a reality. In practice, they have to win 1 point, 1 ball at a time. And they have to concentrate in that. This year we have a little problems on the 5th games. We played a lot of matches of 5 games, and we have 2 games that we lost. One when New Haven here early, when we switched 8-2 and we lost the game. And another one with New York Tech, 14-8, and we lost 16-14. They knew that they had to be in an emergency, and every ball count. And they can lose a ball. As soon as they make a difference, they lose a ball, but they have to maintain the difference. Is side-out game. They make the difference, they concentrate, they focus, they pass, they believe when they have the ball, they can hit the ball with power, not be afraid. That is the most important that I teach this team. Don't be afraid to hit the ball. If we lose because we try to hit, but we can do. But as soon as you start being afraid to hit, to play, then you start making a mistake. And they were in possession of the game for that point.
All right, Coach, congratulations on to the finals tomorrow. Good luck, and thanks for your time.